And welcome back, everyone. Thank you for tuning in this morning. Make sure you stay healed up, as always. Tuesday morning stream today. Able to make it in. Have a little bit of Stardew Valley today, right? I'm gonna make sure Harry Potter is lonely on Hogwarts, right? How's everyone doing today? Holy jumping. Sorry, my stream is taking a little bit longer than normal to start, but I had to pretty much trench my way out to stream shed today. You guys can't see it, but let's see if I can shed some light on this here. It is absolutely crazy out there today. Yeah, check that out, chat. I don't know if you guys can see out there at this point. I'm trying to shed some light on it, but of course everything's wrapped up here. Yeah, that's outside right now. Good couple inches of snow out there. Guess that's what's to be expected in a Canadian winter, right? Holy jumping, I hate this shelving that we have in here so much. Try and keep the door open for a little bit here to let the snow in and let the sunrise shine through the door, but it is pretty cold out there this morning, needless to say, chat. I am excited for the snow, because snow means that I'm going to be able to put down the tarp for the skating rink soon. That means the little guys are going to be able to skate soon, which I'm really excited about, obviously. So look at little Harry Potter. Little Harry Potter was last left on Hogwarts with some beans growing. Look at these cute little bean stalks we got growing this morning. Alright, well, maybe we'll start off by doing some watering. Make sure Harry does his watering. Make sure the beans are growing properly. Anyone else have a garden growing this summer? I know I did. I had a big, huge garden growing in my backyard. All the craziness at the grocery stores and everything. I want to make sure that we have fresh produce whenever I wanted it. So we had some, we have grown. We had some onions growing. We had some potatoes growing. We grew some, we had a pumpkin patch in the backyard growing. That did okay. The only thing was though, we planted like jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, and all that really turned up was like gourds, which was kind of weird. So I don't know, we'll have to try that again next year. We tried watermelons. We got one little tiny baby watermelon. It was pretty much to the point where there was like pink starting in the middle, but it wasn't, I wouldn't really consider it edible, but it was still pretty neat. And those were kind of the two new things we tried in our backyard. And then we also tried some new berries this year as well. A couple of years ago I got some, they're called haskaps, or tundra berries, I guess some people call them. It's, I guess, a cross between a raspberry and a blueberry that I was trying to grow. And the first year I planted them, we had, oh, there he is. What did I name it? Oh, Dawson. That's right. Dawson. That's our dog's name. We got haskaps the first year we planted them, but nothing this year. I think the way it kind of goes is you'll usually get fruit one year, and then you'll get growth one year. It seems like this is the growth for most of our plants, as a lot of our plants were spreading really fast this year. We couldn't keep up with our strawberry plants. We didn't get a lot of strawberries, but just got to the point where we were giving strawberry plants away for free, so if you know me, chat, and you need some strawberry plants, come and grab them this upcoming spring. I'm sure we'll have more. We have a couple patches in the backyard now, it's kind of spread around the backyard. It gets to a point where we just, like I said, we can't keep up. We had a lawn sale this past summer, and we were literally just giving them away in little Dixie cups for free to people that were coming up and asking about them. They spread really well. And then I don't remember that alien rock being there before. What about you, chat? You remember that from yesterday morning? Let's see if we can mine this bad boy. Pickaxe. No doubt. It's like adamantium or something like that. It's vibranium. We found vibranium on our planet. Alright. Well. That'll clear it out there. Okay. What's up, boy? What's up, Dawson? Want to play fetch? There's no... I wish there was like a pet option or something. There's no pet option. Oh, look at... He loves us. We love you too, Dawson. Here. Have an egg. Eat an egg. Eat it. Tina! Eat your food! Eat your food already, Tina! Alright. Well, enough of that. Let's continue on here, shall we, chat? So do many of you guys have to... I'm just chatting to everyone, making sure that I keep up with all the people watching. Thank you for watching, by the way, everyone. If you do enjoy what you're seeing and stuff, by all means, follow me at HealsOnYou on all forms of social media. It'll be a fun community. Come in, get healed up, maybe have some meditation classes, take part in my Q&A sessions on Monday and Friday about different things related to tech or gaming and stuff like that. Maybe I'm trying to maybe think about bridging the gap more or less between parents and kids nowadays. If you know, there's any questions from parents on what their kids might be, you know, getting from the content that they're accessing nowadays, in, you know, different video games or whatever else, different computer games that they're playing. Pretty current with most of the things that going around the internet nowadays. So by all means, ask away. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, is it crazy snowy where everyone is this morning? I got like crazy snow up in here. Like, I mean, or I guess you could see it. You're starting to be able to kind of see it behind me there. I guess you can kind of see like white on the ground behind me there. Like, I don't know. Like, let me know, chat, if you can see it or not. I mean, it is. Everyone always seems to think it's a green screen, but it's not a green screen. There is actually snow right behind me. I have an open door to the Canadian winter right behind me. Just lucky I'm a furnace. I run hot. I got my nice hat and my scarf keeping me warm here this morning, everyone. I don't have to worry about what's going on behind me. I don't need to worry about that. Oh, that's right. We gotta still meet the wizard. Yay. Alright. So we'll jump into town. Go try and meet some more people. Hopefully we don't pass out and get robbed again with these shady town folks. Holy jumping, everyone. These town folk have sticky fingers, everyone. You got the sticky bandits. Marv and Harry are at work. Alright, where should we start off here, folks? Where do I want to go? Let's go to the hospital. We'll get healed up. Oh, here's a new person. Hello. Hello, Harry Potter. Whoa. Elliot. Elliot's a very pretty man. He's got gorgeous hair. Holy jumping. I'm jealous. Oh, here's Shane. We've already met him. Yeah, Shane's a bit of an asshole. What do you want? Leave me alone. Shane. Something tells me you don't have many friends in town here, Shane. Air's starting to warm up. I'm feeling pumped. Alex, you seem like a stand-up guy. Where's my buddy Lewis, too? Where's Lewis, the creepy mayor? Got Penny. We're very lucky to have a library in such a small town. Something tells me there's not too many things lucky about what's going on in this setup. This is one shady town, everyone, from what I've gathered so far. I don't think this is a regular small sleeper town. We got a wizard in town. We got a mayor that likes to just unannounced come over to people's houses before they've moved in and get them set up in their house. I don't think so, chat. I don't think so. We'll get to the bottom of this, don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. Let's go to Pierre's. Oh, what time does that open up at? 7 p.m. Should be open. Oh, Pam's birthday. Well, what? You gotta find Pam. Where's Pam's birthday? Or where's Pam? Pam. Can you give gifts in this game? I should probably find that out. Pam would probably love a gift. Hello. I wonder if I can get Pierre to cook dinner tonight. Caroline, my best suggestion is asking. He's probably going to play video games if you don't. Altar of Yoba. Not Yoda, Yoba. Here. You're not good enough friends with Abigail to enter her bedroom. Well, Abby, let's become friends, shall we? Let's become friends. I'm not gonna become everyone's friend, right? Who doesn't want more friends? Got this cool home. It's nighttime in Stardew Valley. Should probably be making our way back home. The night lights are on. Everyone knows the rule. Be home by the night lights. Or the street lights. Hello out there, hello, how's it going? Hope your morning's doing well so far. Hopefully you guys didn't have to dig yourselves out of your houses too much. I guess, well, what? There was probably, well, it's probably, I would say, a good probably 2 or 3 inches right now. And then it's still coming down pretty good out there. Chat probably won't be able to make out that it's still snowing behind me, and for probably another couple hours, or not another couple hours, probably another maybe half an hour. You'll probably be able to tell that it's actually snowing behind me right now. There's an open door behind me right now to a Canadian winter. Again, I always like bringing snowballs in for chat to see that there is actually a door behind me that's open right now. I almost get too warm if the door isn't open with the heater on in here. In Canada, especially where I live, it's a big thing to have outdoor sheds kind of thing, your outdoor living room. So that's what this is my stream shed. So welcome to the stream shed, everyone. I'm glad everyone could make it this morning. I'm glad that Harry Potter was willing to come back for everyone. Because Harry Potter loves all you fans. Harry Potter needs to go to bed for now. Hopefully I didn't scare everyone away with my horrible Harry Potter impression. There's plenty of little impersonations and impressions. Oh, look at Dawson. He's asleep on our floor finally. He used to sleep outside a lot. I guess he's starting to trust us a bit more. Now that we're, becoming better friends. Dawson and I only became friends the other day. A lovely girl from town was kind enough to Hey! Get out of my crops, you stupid crow! Get out of there! Yeah. Eating my beans. Sorry about that, chat. I need to get a scarecrow. Someone was tipping me off that you could get a scarecrow. Well, I think we're gonna have to do a little bit more research into that, because there's been a couple of mornings where I wake up and there's crows eating my beans, eating my crops, and that's annoying. There's nothing worse than putting in all the hard work for some crops and then getting the benefits of it, right? Oh man, there's nothing worse than that. Let's be honest, chat. There's not too many things worse than putting in the time and effort on a really hard-worked crop and not getting to harvest. Hopefully no one can relate to that one there. As I was saying at the beginning of the stream, we had a really good garden going this past summer. We were quite set up. We had different berries going. We had, oh boy, we had hearty kiwis. They're like little grape-sized kiwis. They're the neatest things, Chad. Neatest things. I have a request for you. I need fresh cauliflower for a recipe I want to make. Could you bring me one? Can try. I guess I'm gonna have to go to town, get some more seeds. So I gotta get farming level 1. Okay, so let's go back to town. Let's get some more seeds here. Go to Pierre. We'll go see Pierre. We'll get some more seeds. And then we will plant some more plants. Oh, by the way, I wanted to make sure I turn this down. That's one thing about this game. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but it does not seem to save the audio options, which is really frustrating. It has really loud audio. I don't know. Apparently it's too early in the morning to be able to find this kind of stuff. Alright, whatever. Hopefully everyone can hear me properly. Looks like all my levels are okay. Might be a little bit high. Like why? Really frustrating. That got it. We'll head into Pierre's, get ourselves some seeds, get some more crops going, everyone. Oh, that's what we need, cauliflower. Okay. Oh, I guess I should have looked at that. I got a full inventory. I still gotta get my bags upgraded. guess we'll get rid of the fiber. That's pretty easy to come by, and it's not worth very much. So we'll get rid of that. Apparently we can't just throw it out here. What is going on here, chat? Oh yeah. Boy, I'm making myself look stupid this morning. Apparently I'm not awake yet this morning. Oh boy, ooh. It's getting bright out there, chat. Look at that. You guys can actually tell what's kind of going on now. Oh, I'm gonna have a guest here in a little while. I'm excited for that. Always nice having a guest over. Just my nephew. I've been agreeing to watch him with everything going on and stuff like that. My girlfriend and I have pretty much been in quarantine since really since about April or March of last year, really. Well, of this year, I suppose. Oh, this calendar. Oh man. Oh, sorry. Should have started off with the stretches and the meditation this morning, eh, chat? Oh, not as young as I used to be here. Alright, so we pretty much spent all our gold, so let's make sure we get a good crop here. We're gonna make our money back here, folks. We need a cash crop. We need a good cash crop. Thanks for viewing, bud. See you shortly. Oh, we're all out of water in the watering can. Let's head back to Hogwarts Farm and get crack-a-lackin', shall we, folks? Yeah, I was talking about dream Pokemon pets the other day, kind of saying, Charizard obviously would be one of the coolest Pokemon to have as a pet, but might be a little bit messy, especially with him being a fire Pokemon and stuff, kind of setting things on fire when you don't want them being set on fire. But I was giving it more thought. I was thinking something like a Bulbasaur would be really fun too, because I would assume he'd be able to help you like grow plants better and stuff like that. So that would be really helpful to have around. But I was saying the Squirtle would probably be one of the most practical Pokemon to have as like an actual real life pet. Because with a Squirtle, if you got hot, he could like, blast you with water, cool you off a little bit. You could go swimming with the guy. He seems like the type of Pokemon you could just go catch a movie with, right? Just go catch a flick with. Alright, so let's get some of these seeds planted, shall we, chat? Alright. Next seeds are planted. We'll get the cauliflower seeds planted. There we go. Okay. Everything's planted now. Make sure those are watered up. Oh yeah, it's starting to get cold in here now, chat. Oh, look at it outside though. You can actually see the snow. You can't really see that it's currently snowing though. Like it is currently actually snowing. Oh, I should move that stuff away from the door. It's getting all snowy. But yeah, I mean, it's currently snowing out. Yeah, it's really neat out there, everyone. It's really neat out there. Like I was saying earlier, I'm super excited. I've got a rink built in my backyard for my nephew and our little guy, so hopefully in a little bit we'll be able to start skating. Now that the snow is starting to fall down, and hopefully it'll be a little cooler consistently, and then I'll actually be able to lay down the tarp, lay down the water, let it freeze up slowly. You want to build up the layers slowly over time, because if you just lay down a huge puddle of water, essentially, you're going to get air pockets on the bottom layers, which are going to create holes in the ice. Obviously, you don't want that, because anyone heavier than, toddler weight is going to start falling through the ice, creating essentially almost like sinkholes, and they're really hard to keep filled throughout the winter time because as you're trying to fill them, it's melting the ice around the sinkholes. Uh, we've got a lot of ice building experience in this family, and I've got even more experience on my Facebook page. I've got more ice building experience on my Facebook page than a lot of people probably have breathing experience on their pages. It's a long line of ice rink builders in this family. But yeah, this winter should be fun. And if I'm not mistaken, my nephew and brother-in-law, they have some nets that they're going to bring over. So we'll have some hockey nets here too. My nephew was saying that apparently they're going to build a rink too. So if that's the case, they'll probably end up keeping the nets. But in either case, that should be fun. What's up, Dawson? What are you doing? What's going on? Oh yeah, I guess I can't use my keypad for this game. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Maybe I should use my keypad so then it's not as loud walking around for you chat. Oh, that's better. Yeah, so then it's probably not quite as clicky. Where you going, boy? Where you going? What you doing? Did anyone else have to dig themselves out of their house today? I'm really sorry if you did. Hello again. What's up, bud? Oh, watering the dog. Okay. Enough watering the dog. Okay, we got bean. We got all our seeds growing. Okay, let's go back to missions here. Oh, we should probably meet some more townsfolk and get the introductions done. Been procrastinating on that, folks. Come on now. Move into a new place. You're trying to get it set up. Last thing you want to do is go into town and meet all the townsfolk, right? When was the last time you did that? Shortly after moving in somewhere. Hilly is ignoring you. Wow. Oh, okay. A lot of people in this town are pretty standoffish. And then you got the mayor who just gets your house set up without your permission. Oh, look at, we got some kids here. Oh no, Mom's making lentil soup tonight. What's wrong with lentil soup? I don't know you. Oh, you're right. Dig in the dirt, you can find interesting things. Beautiful. That's awesome, Penny. Thank you for the heads up. Wait a second. Maybe just like the actual dirt? I think she meant on our farm. Oh, maybe not. I've been working on the farm. Nope, nothing there, chat. Hello. The food at Jojo Mart might not be the healthiest for my family, but with such low prices, you'd be crazy to shop anywhere else. I don't know, Jody. Something tells me that Jojo Mart is one of the shadiest things going on in town here. They got MGO coming out their yin yang. Or GMO. MGO. Hey, what's up, farmer guy? Not too much, bud. What about you, Alex? This guy's a decent guy. This Alex guy is one of the few guys in this town that keeps, like, nice to me and give me warm welcomes. Maybe I should be more worried about that than anyone else in this town. At least everyone else is being shady right to my face. They're pretty much slapping me in the face with the fact that they are assholes. Ooh, this is okay. This is Lewis's house. Chat. We're gonna have to bug this place for sure. As soon as we get some microphone devices, we'll have to bug this place. Guaranteed. Holy jumping, look at it back there. It's a winter wonderland back there. Alright, close the door for a couple minutes here. Just to build up some heat again in here. Holy jumping. It is getting cold out there, chat. It is getting very cold out there. Very, very cold. Holy jumping. Can you guys see that? Holy. Hopefully no one else had to dig themselves out of their house this morning. Bringing a snowball from outside from behind me there. Pew! Yeah, it's getting really cold. Wow. I mean, I guess for people that don't like have snow in your area, snow doesn't generally fall when it's really cold out. It usually falls around the 0 mark. Oh. Hello. 1 second, chat here. I'm getting a phone call from an important person here. I apologize. 1 second. Sorry about that, chat. I didn't think it was too appropriate to have a live mic on the phone call there. Yeah, so unfortunately my nephew will not be stopping by today. I guess with the weather and everything like that, my sister's boss phoned them up and said, you know, with the weather and everything, just work from home, right? That's the nice thing about her job. She does have the ability to be able to work remotely from home, which is really nice. Especially with, obviously, everything going on, right? Even with, you know, pending lockdowns coming and stuff like that, it's still nice to know that she can work from home remotely and be safe and everything like that. Safe, healthy. Hopefully, again, all you guys are staying safe and healthy as well. The main thing too is stay mentally healthy as well too, folks. I mean, it can be very hard right now. Don't worry. I certainly sympathize, but with a little bit of perseverance and, you know, companionship, camaraderie, Everyone will get through this. By all means, chat, if you ever want to just chat or, you know, need a sympathetic ear to vent to, I'm always available. I definitely sympathize with any type of mental stability throughout all of this. It's not easy for anyone. But back to Harry Potter. Back to Harry Potter. Oh, what's up, buddy? Hello. Hello. How's it going today, man? Hopefully you didn't have to dig yourself out too much. We got this we got this stupid amount of snow dumped on us last night. But like I was saying, I got a rink in the backyard this year started, so I don't mind. And again, for anyone that knows me, if you need somewhere to get out this winter, let me know. We'll certainly try and book you some ice time. This is Stardew Valley. It's kind of like a little farm sim type of thing. It's really super bubbly. It's really entertaining, actually. I've been having a lot of fun with it. There's a lot of twists and turns that we're finding out. We're finding out as we play. The townspeople are shady as hell in this town. Oh, we got a cute little dog Dawson here. It's kind of modeled after the family dog here. Oh, look at him play. Oh boy. Hopefully everyone had a good Black Friday. Should maybe sell something? Clear out some room? Yeah. Sell some clay. I'm not able to do my farming in real life and my cropping in real life, so I gotta do it in the game, right? I was explaining to Chad earlier, there's nothing worse than putting in all the time and effort to a crop and then not getting to harvest, right? I think we've probably almost all had experience with that in the past, in multiple different ways. Alright, can we fish here? Can we fish in this little tiny pond? We're gonna do some fishing, everyone. Let's see if we can actually catch something in this tiny little pond. Had a bite there for a second. It's true, eh? That was one thing I was saying. The sound effects in this game are really neat. Like, watch the sound effects for chopping the trees are hilarious. Oh, there it goes! Look at that! Timber! Collective. Oh, look at. There's even like that's a neat thing, right? Like I always try and explain. Even with these pixelated games, you get such good gameplay. Like even butterflies came out of the tree there. Like just the little things, right? Branches falling down. It's neat what they've added into this game. It's quite entertaining what it is for such a basic game. It's really cool. Collect the wood and the sap. Oh, we're starting to get tired here, chat. We're starting to get a little burnt out. Chop up these stumps here too to get rid of them. They're not taking up room on your farm. Oh, we're getting tired. We don't want to pass out. These shady townsfolk will literally rob you. So you get an exhaustion meter, and as the exhaustion meter goes down, you'll pass out, kind of like a stamina meter. And if you pass out outside your house, the townsfolk will rob you in the middle of the night. Sticky-fingered bastards! Harry and Marv are on the loose. They've escaped prison for a second time. The New York prison system seems to be a joke. Can't keep Harry and Marv in jail. And even it's realistic enough, like if it's raining, you don't have to actually water on those days. It's kind of cool that way as well. I know, they are jerks, eh? It's ridiculous. Yeah, I found that out the hard way. I was working hard, diligently, you know, chopping trees on my first day, trying to set up the farm, trying to get the ground all hoed out and everything like that. And then sure enough, don't you know, I pass out, not knowing how the game works, and wake up $50 lighter. And I get this it was actually funny. I got a message on my mailbox here essentially explaining to me, like, look, you know, like, we found you outside, we tried to bring you inside. We tried to help you out. Unfortunately, someone had already robbed you by the time we had gotten there. Was the story. And then it's funny, if you don't get robbed, you actually get like a hospital bill, and you'll wake up in the infirmary, and then you'll have to go back to your house. It's a really neat game. It really does remind you of like Link, eh? It has that really old school retro feel. That's why I really like it. It's one of those games where you can tell, like, what was it? I think it was only, what, a 400 megabyte download? You can tell it's one of those games where they tried to keep the graphics low so they could really pack in a lot of just content. Yeah, I really like the visuals. What it reminded me too of was almost like a Game Boy Color Pokemon type of game too. How you walk around, the navigation style and everything. Ooh, it's getting a little cold in here now. The navigation style with this game is very similar to a Pokemon game. Your mini-map and everything like that is very similar to the old Pokemon Red and Blues, but in color. Like, even if you notice, like, the buildings, too, like, that looks like the old Poke Stations and the old Poke Hospitals. And you've got a little timer for the day, like it's morning time right now, and then it'll get into nighttime. You want to make sure that you're in your house before nighttime falls, and then you're safe from all the people trying to rob you. There's different game modes too before you actually start the farm. You can start the farm in, say, like more of a Minecraft world, where apparently there's like actual like monsters that come out at night as well, which would be really neat. I just played it on the standard map setting just because I'm really new to this game, so I wanted to kind of get a feel for how it plays out before I started introducing new variables to it as well. Yeah, we really don't need any. That's one thing. I mean, obviously I'm not the best at this because I don't really know what I'm doing, but the money seems really slow going. I mean, I haven't played that much of it. I played yesterday morning for a few hours. I played this morning for a few hours now, and I mean, you can see what I've built on my farm. Like, it's, you know, I'm not that deep into it. I guess maybe I should be doing more fishing, because you don't have to. Because with fishing, you don't have to actually use money, right? This fish, I guess. Pretty hard to catch things, though, I find. I played around with the fishing a little bit when I first got my fishing pole. There's seems really tricky compared to other games. The window to actually catch the fish, like to hook the fish, is very small. It's essentially when you get the exclamation mark above your head on your character like that, yeah. So yeah, and half the time you're just getting chunked. Like it's pretty, it's pretty realistic. It's pretty realistic to normal fishing. Can I actually sell trash? No. Oh, you can. Okay. I don't know what that's gonna sell for, but whatever. Well, I hope the snow stays for longer than like a day or something like that. I don't know. I'm one of those rare people that actually likes snow. I'm sorry, chat. I know, I'm sorry. Hello, hello, how's it going? Did you have to dig yourself out of your house this morning too? I know I did. It's crazy out there today. Winter is here. Winter is here. I think I was just saying though, like I love the snow. I like to snowboard. I built a skating rink in the backyard, as I was saying, for the kids and stuff like that. My girlfriend's little guy, and then my nephew. So this winter we're all set up, even if the arenas are locked up and everything, we'll be able to get some ice time in. Like I've been saying, if you know me, if you're in the area, by all means, let me know if you want to get out of your house and need some time on the rink and whatnot. I will certainly schedule some time for you. I'd love to see everyone's smiling faces this winter. One by one, you know, try and socially distance as best we can from a distance. So how's it going today, chat? Is everyone having a good day? Hope it's going well. I'm having a great day. Woke up in the middle of the night to this. And this all fell within a couple of hours too. Like that's the neat part about it. Because all fell within what? I guess what? 3-4 hours? Like we've got a lot of, oh, I'm getting snow on my desk here. We got a lot of snow out there, folks. Probably got, I'd say we're up to what? 2-3 inches as it goes right now. And it's still snowing pretty good out there right now, so. Oh, Brazil! Oh no! That's actually one of the few places I would love to travel to. So you guys don't get any snow ever, really? Like it's one of the few places that wouldn't ever get snow, right? Well, that's too bad, I'll have to be honest. I like the seasons we get here. Like it gets, you know, ridiculously hot here in the summertime, and then it's ridiculously cold here right now. I was just explaining. Snow doesn't usually fall when it's really cold, but it's pretty cold out there today for snow to be falling. That's why I keep opening and closing the door. Normally I just have it open. Whew. What's Brazil like? I don't know. Like I said, it's one area I've wanted to travel to because I've always done a lot of reading about it. And apparently it's like the one area of the world you can still travel to and like find undiscovered species of different insects, potentially different wildlife. To me, that would be really interesting, just the exploration of the different forests and stuff like that. I'm surrounded by forests where I live, so, but obviously a lot different forests. Probably a higher concentration of cedar trees here than there. Yeah, see, I'd love to go to the Amazon, right? Like, wouldn't that be amazing, chat, to go to the Amazon one day? Like, that is seriously one of the few areas I would actually probably, like, break all my traveling. Like, I don't know, anyone that knows me knows I'm not a big traveler. But Brazil, a lot of places in Southern America would be the places I'd want to travel. My family, as weird as it sounds, is actually from, my mom's side is actually from Guyana. So I would love to travel down to Guyana, you know, do some sightseeing, some tourists, you know, around there. I have heard, unfortunately, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I've heard it is somewhat of a rough area. You do have to be careful around there, so, you know, but I'd still love to go see, you know, essentially where some of my family came from, right? Exactly, do some sweet fishing. Like I know a lot of my chat is huge into fishing. Um, I'm I have to admit I'm not a huge fisherman. Like I enjoy more the social aspect of it, and of course everyone that goes fishing with me hates that part about taking me with them because I don't shut up. But yeah, like wouldn't it be amazing to go to Brazil, do some fishing? Um, like the waterfalls. One of the few things I got to see on the Viva La Bam series was when he goes to visit Bob Burnquist in Brazil, and just the waterfalls there are incredible. The surfing, exactly. There's so many neat things you'd be able to go experience there. It would almost be kind of, I guess, like BC, where you'd be able to experience, you know, your climbing, your surfing, your highs and your lows all in one day, right? Which would be really interesting. When I was younger, I used to do a lot of like indoor rock climbing, so it'd be really neat to do some free climbing on actual rock faces. But I mean, I'm getting old, Chad. I'm getting old. Not who I used to be. Oh, that's sick. He ran a skate surf shop in Brazil. Talk about dream positioning, eh? Wow, talk about dream job. Being in one of the most... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Did I seriously just chop down one of my beanstalks, chat? Those things are like 100 gold a piece. I need those. I'm gonna stay away from there. While I'm doing my chit-chat with my hands. But yeah, like, living in Brazil alone would be really neat. And then having the dream job of working at a surf shop slash skate shop. You know, you're kind of have chocolate sauce on your ice cream already, and then you're just adding some sprinkles, some chopped nuts if you're okay with them. Like, man, that is ultimate. That is ultimate, chat. That would be amazing. I know, eh? It's always been a dream of mine to like open up sort of like a, I don't know, I don't even know how I would word it. Almost like a one-stop kind of nerd shop. You are starting to kind of see them nowadays. Like, I guess almost like, for lack of better terminology, like an internet bar, where you could show up. There'd be, you know, different computers arranged. There'd be different board games you could play, different collectibles you could buy, trade on site maybe. It's always been my dream to open something like that. And realistically, with getting realistic in Canada now, with the laws the way they are and everything like that, it'd be interesting to try and open it up as, say, a bar slash like smoke shop type of thing, because apparently there's something similar in a local city Barrie around here where it's almost like a house party. The bar is essentially, you walk in and the bar is a house party. So you walk into different rooms of a house and there's different DJs set up in different rooms. I guess there's, in the basement there'd be like the game room where you can go and play pool and everything like that. That to me is revolutionary, but I think like kind of a more nerdy approach to it would be my dream. What do you think, Chad? I don't know. Like, I think that would be really cool too. Like, I don't know. There's so many good jobs out there when you really start breaking it down, right? Especially nowadays, you can really monetize a lot of different things, right? If you know what you're doing business-wise, I mean, you can monetize virtually anything through forms of social media, um, you know, just by spreading awareness in your community. You can really open up your horizon on what's available for jobs, right? I mean, streaming for an example. I mean, you can make a living off streaming nowadays for a lot of people. I don't. I do it for the enjoyment of the community and everything like that at this point. But, you know, there are people making very good livings off streaming. It's crazy, right? Like, you know, helping out your community. I mean, in a lot of cases, they're, you know, a lot of them are just playing video games. But, you know, in some cases, people are putting on very educational streams. You know, cooking streams, different yoga streams, body and mind, body and mind, wellness streams. There's a lot of psychiatrists that are doing streams openly with patients to essentially help those around them in different communities, right? It's a brave new world. I hate to say it, but there is a silver lining to kind of what's going on, right? There's a lot of people finding happiness in, I guess, I hate to sound all weird and existential and stuff, but the rebirth of your career, the rebirth of, kind of thinking about your daily life, right? Reprioritizing, just, I guess, utilizing too what's available in your everyday life too, right? What's available around you. In a lot of cases, I've been talking to a lot of people, and they've kind of gone more to a barter and trade system as opposed to a monetized system for acquiring things. Talk to a neighbor who can fix your computer for maybe some dinner items or something if they don't enjoy cooking, and do a trade system, right? It's a really interesting way of doing, and I'm really distracted because I'm really enjoying the chat right now. But yeah, it's a brave new world if you find the silver lining in everything that's going on right now. It's really neat. I want to surf shop anywhere, like... like, I don't know. Having a surf shop anywhere would be awesome. Having it in Brazil would just be, again, the sprinkles and nuts on the ice cream. That's realistically all it would be. It's just that much better, right? So that's the thing. It says build a coop, but it doesn't give you instructions on how to build a coop. I know you have to go visit Robin, I believe, in town and go get her help, but who knows what to actually do. I'll be honest, I'm enjoying chat more than I'm enjoying, playing the game this morning. Yeah, I think some sort of a nerd store would be really neat, I think. The only thing is, though, I'm in a small town. Oh, there's a flower dance coming up. I should probably attend that. Try and meet some new people in town. I live in a really small town, so really niche businesses like that probably wouldn't really fly too well. Where I live, I'd probably have to move something like that into the city, which again, obviously, there's probably more competition at that point. I know of one place in a local city that does something similar to what I'm explaining. I would just have it set up differently, I suppose. Excuse me. Oh, so early in the morning. I guess it's not really now. 8 o'clock. I'm thinking it's still the time that I woke up. I was up at around 6 this morning. And I was on stream for probably around 7. It took me a little bit to get going this morning. Like I said, I did pretty much dig myself out of my house this morning. With all this going on, chat, it takes a little while to make it out to your stream shed in your backyard, right? Like, what do I got going on here? We got snowballs galore, right, chat? Oh boy, it is cold out there. Holy jumping. It is cold out. I'll have to shovel out the driveway a little bit later today. I'm not looking forward to that, chat. Holy jumping. Well, even usually, I have to shovel out my driveway, and then I have to shovel out the road too, because unfortunately, I live on like an older road, like an unassumed road, it's called. So they don't even plow my road. The town is nice enough, don't get me wrong, the town is nice enough to come by every once in a while and plow it. It kind of seems like it's one of those, like, when they have time, which is totally understandable. I'm virtually the only person that lives on my road, so it's really posh that they actually come and do it anyways. But yeah, a lot of the times I don't get my road plowed, so I have to plow essentially my driveway out to my road, and then my road out to the main road to be able to, like, get out of my house in the wintertime. But I'm all snoodled up here today, right? We're enjoying some Stardew Valley. We're enjoying the chat. Why would I worry about leaving my house? See that? Okay. See, chat. That is. Thank you, buddy. That is virtually exactly what I'm trying to explain. So for anyone, because I'm not sure how my chat windows work here, I've got some different sites that I'm restreaming to try and make sure I build a community for everyone, right? But essentially, one of the chat people has said, a smoke cafe where each table has a different console and the dividing walls between the booths are fish tanks. Like, something essentially almost exactly like that would be, you know, my dream. You know, you'd just be able to come in, chill out, have some smokes, have some drinks. I mean, if that's your thing, I don't personally drink, so if that's your thing to come in and drink, you know, have at it. Keep yourself chilled out though. But yeah, come in, have a drink, enjoy some video games, enjoy some potentially board games. I'm a big board game player. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, my buddy in chat here is a big board game player too. So we definitely have some big, huge Catan tables set up. I'd love to have some HeroScape tables set up. For anyone that knows about HeroScape, it's this great tabletop game. Kind of a click and clack version of a Dungeons and Dragons type of game. A little bit more advanced than a lot of the other tabletop games where each character... Actually, I've got some figures here. Each character on the map essentially has a different ability, right? So this dragon would have a card that would go along with it. He would have his own attacks. The elf archers would have their own attacks. The warriors would have their own attacks. There's certain units that are built up of squads. It's almost, for anyone that knows, it's almost more of a Warhammer type of game, but a little bit more basic, where there's actually two sides to each card for each character as well. Kind of more of a for lack of better terminology, a children's version and then an adult version. And it's a great game. Again, anyone that knows me, I have a huge set, like big enough that you probably wouldn't even be able to play it on a tabletop. It's pretty much floor-based, because you actually make the map before you play with little puzzle pieces. Again, it's probably one of the coolest board games I have ever played in my life, and I've played a lot of different board games, chat. If you want to check out more about it, check out online. If you guys want to see a video on it or something like that, hit me up in chat. I'd love to do a video on it for my Friday, Monday night tech talks. I know it's not really tech related, but we'll slow things down and bring back old school, right? Oh, upgrade tools, sick. So this is, ooh, okay, cool. So this is where you upgrade stuff. I don't have the money, obviously. I have 319 bucks. I'm broke ass, but I'll get to that eventually. But yeah, different board games, like different booths in the area set up. I think that'd be such a cool little area to just chill out, get off work, go meet up with your friends. Like, I don't know what you call it, like maybe the den or something like that. Hey, let's go meet up at the den. Right? You just go play some console games. Obviously, there'd be like a VR booth set up and everything like that, because I've been really big into virtual reality recently. That's another thing, Chad, I'll be doing upcoming a lot more of, is different virtual reality streams. I really want to get like a horror VR game. My girlfriend's really big into the horror games. There's a lot of goth people and like emo people in this town. It's awesome. But yeah, my girlfriend's really big into the horror games. I will try and man up and actually play one on stream for you guys, because I think that would be really entertaining. Yeah, see? Like a Catan game. Like, that would be amazing. Catan and HeroScape both together would be amazing. That would be super cool. And even with HeroScape, a lot of people were buying the HeroScape sets and just using the board pieces because of how modular it is. You can build and stack mountains. The nice thing too is essentially it's measurement pieces. Say X pieces high, 5 pieces wide, because each tile is its own, movement. square. So it's really easy to just understand instead of having to pull out tape measures and stuff like um, uh, in Warhammer. I've played Warhammer. I've done a lot of Warhammer play. I bought and sold units, painted units and stuff, and it's too intense in my opinion to just pull out for an afternoon and have a fun game. Where HeroScape you can do that. 1-2 hours you can fit in a decent game, right, chat? See, that would be amazing, right? Like having a huge just nerd bar set up where you can go and play video games, play different board games. Like I think that would be really cool. Obviously, growing up I played a lot of Magic the Gathering and everything like that. So there'd be Magic tables set up and the works, right? With a virtual reality bar. Oh, it'd be awesome. And then getting the VR streams going is going to be really fun. I actually did, if you check out my Facebook page, chat, I don't know how many different sites it posted to, but I know there is some VR videos on my Facebook page, at Heals on You, HealZONU. There is some content available there that I have actually recorded. It's not great because it's only my vision. You don't get to see my reaction or anything, which is obviously the most fun part about it. But it is neat. The game I'm playing, I believe, on that stream is the Star Wars VR game, which is such a cool game if you get a chance to check it out. Really cool game. Like I was saying, with everything going on right now, something like a business like this probably isn't the most viable option with everything going on, with restrictions, having to do with capacity limitations and everything. But in the future, I think coming out of everything going on, people are going to want to get out of their houses. Regardless of you wanting to play a video game or not, you're going to want to play it in a group setting. And with most video games nowadays, I don't know, call me crazy, call me a conspiracy theorist, but anyone who's a gamer, you realize that like 90% of video games are single player, or if they're multiplayer, they're couch multiplayer. They're not, couch co-op multiplayer. You play one player on your screen, another player on another screen. It's no more GoldenEye, this, that, couch co-op, right? But anyways, people are going to want to have communities again, be brought back together. So I think something like this would be a really good idea, where you could just sit on a couch, you'd be playing Halo beside another guy playing, say, Valorant or something, and you're both in the same room playing essentially beside one another, talking one another up, there could potentially even be different stream setups for people that don't have stream setups available at their houses, right? A lot of people find streaming and the setup overwhelming, so it'd be nice to just have those available for people that might not have means for that at their own houses too, right? But I digress there. I mean, there's so much to go through about that. I mean, I don't know. It's something I've thought about for a lot of years, but never really, I guess, done too much about. But maybe this is the right time, chat. I don't know. Maybe this is the right well, moving forward will be the right time. Not currently the right time, but maybe we'll try and do a little bit of fishing here. Since I'm doing nothing but chatting here with everyone in my lovely chat today. I'm quite enjoying this, by the way, everyone. This is a lot of fun. Hope everyone else is enjoying this too. A lot of the times, like I say, like the morning streams are more to just kind of chill out, get the day started, start the day with a coffee or something like that. A lot of the times I'll probably do, oh, broken glasses, great. Harry Potter needs more broken glasses. Trash. Yeah, the morning streams are going to be more of a chill setting and stuff like that. A lot of the mornings, now that I do have the ability to be able to stream VR and everything, I'm hoping to maybe do a couple of mornings where, oh, very cool. I'm hoping to be able to do a couple of mornings where maybe I do some VR streaming, some meditation sessions and stuff like that, because I've got this really neat game for my Oculus, where essentially you go on, for lack of better terminology, you go on nature walks, and the visual relaxation with this game is just amazing. You know, it's incredible. But here you don't enjoy surfing? Oh, cause oh, that's funny. You're actually playing Apex? That's one game I haven't had a chance to check out yet, man. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I've got so many other games on the go right now. Like even last night, they had such a good deal on a VR package where it was like a dungeon crawl VR package, which I've been kind of searching around on the VR headset for good dungeon crawlers, and they had a 3-pack, which all 3 games came very highly recommended. So I'm super, super excited to try that out. If anything, I'll probably try that out on stream for the first time so you guys can see my initial reactions, because I think that'll be really funny. If anything, look, alright, you know what? We've got a couple people in chat right now. Let's set a schedule for that right now, chat. We're going to set, okay, it's Tuesday. You know what's funny though, chat? The worst part about it is I have Apex Legends already downloaded. I have, like, in my computer right now, I'm running, what is it, a 4 terabyte hard drive. So when I set up my computer, like, Rogers must have thought I was getting hacked or something, because I went through bandwidth like you wouldn't believe, terabytes of bandwidth, right? But I've got, like, Valorant, Apex, Call of Duty. Like, literally, there's probably a game 10 to 15 long that I got downloaded that I haven't jumped into yet, just because I've got so many other games on the go. Like, that's the thing, like, I always endorse computer gaming so much, because there's so many computer games that you can get for free, chat. It's awesome. Okay, so let's set a time here, chat, to have everything online for. I mean, realistically, I try and record everything on, like I said, my Facebook page. You can generally find most of my streams as a video, like a video on demand. YouTube, you can find my videos on demand. I believe I've scored Heals on You on virtually every form of social media, so at Heals on You. Virtually everywhere, right? So I'm gonna set a time for my stream. It's tricky because I try and work around, like, my family here and stuff like that. I try and be respectful of their schedules and everything too, so I'm not, like, just out in the shed streaming, like, 24/7 while they're inside enjoying the day without me, right? But let's set a schedule for. We'll probably make it later tonight, so I can pretty much guarantee a certain time. And we'll guarantee a time of, say, I'll come online between 10:30 and 11:30 p.m. EST. But again, if you want to check out these videos, all these videos are going to be available online at Heals on You on all forms of social media, so you'll be able to check them out at any point in time. But yeah, we'll do the VR streaming and initial reactions to these games. So I won't play these games ahead of this stream. So you guys see my initial reactions on stream, and we'll do that later on tonight. I think that'll be a lot of fun, because, like I said, all 3 games came very highly regarded. Even one of the games is in pre-production. Apparently it's a lone producer, and apparently he's on hiatus right now for family troubles, so I'm a bit worried about further game content for that one. But apparently people say, like, it's worth I think I picked it up for, I think it was like $5 or something. People say it was worth, you know, even the $20 it was priced at not being on sale, so I feel pretty comfortable having spent $5 on it. Yeah, for sure, man. I have actually been meaning to start doing some, like, cross-platform gaming with a lot of my friends and stuff like that, because I realize most of my friends aren't on PC, unfortunately. So I've got a couple of buddies that are trying to get me into Call of Duty currently.
Obviously, Apex is one of the ones that I really want to jump into. Like, that was one of the games I was really looking forward to, along with Valorant, because they're kind of more of your, if I understand them, more of like your Overwatch style of games, where different characters have different abilities, different interactions with the game itself. So those were two games I was really looking forward to, but I've got so many people asking me to play Call of Duty as well. And by all means, chat, like, if you want me to play a certain game, you'd like me to stream a certain game, let me know. I've got a lot to choose from, so let me know if you'd like certain content from a game. You're considering buying a game and you're not sure if you want to bite the bullet on it, ask away, you know. Or if you just want to see some gameplay for it. I know that helps out a lot, more than kind of getting someone's review, is just seeing gameplay, so then you can kind of judge for yourself if you'd actually enjoy it or not, right? But yeah, Apex Legends was one that I was really super excited to try out. And actually, I got a VR game last night. For anyone that has a VR headset, you can actually get really good free VR content from a program essentially called SideQuest. I'll try and do a quick video explaining how to set that up and everything. But what it is it's a side companion app for the Oculus system that essentially allows you to utilize and open up some open source software from developers that potentially haven't gotten their stuff released into the live market yet, so you get it for free. And one of the games was called Hyperdash. It's almost like a VR Overwatch. Like, this game is super cool. Different map objectives. You can almost teleport and loop around the map. Obviously different weapon types. You play as kind of a mech warrior robot. Super, super fun. The only thing is, from what I've experienced, I'm not able to stream most of the undeveloped content. I'll try and play around with that a bit more for you, chat, but from what I've seen, I can't stream any of the free content that I essentially get. I can only really stream the full legit titles, which is unfortunate, but I mean, kind of understandable. Oh, we're gonna plant some more trees, get some more trees growing here. I've been so focused on chat that I haven't really been playing the game, but honestly, don't worry, chat, like, I don't mind that at all. Like I've said, I'm more here for, especially in the morning time, I'm more here for chat than I am gameplay, to be honest. And I apologize for anyone that came in here to, you know, hopefully see a whole lot of, you know, tips and tricks on, you know, Stardew Valley and stuff. But the morning streams are definitely more about getting the day started, you know, having some fun, getting off on the right foot. You know, like I said, meditation VR is going to be coming shortly, and, you know, within the next couple of days and stuff like that. So, you know, continue to tune in, follow me at Heals on You. Just trying to create a community. Oh, and for anyone that wants to, like, I do have, you know, a Discord set up and everything like that. If you ever want to voice chat, if you ever just want somewhere to chat with your buddies or whatnot, by all means, you know, hop in my Discord. I'm starting to slowly put up different, you know, funny, different retro gaming stories and stuff like that about kind of where my gaming history has come from and everything like that. Because I am actually pretty old. A lot of people, for some reason, seem to think I'm relatively young, which always surprises me. I've been getting carded at the liquor store since I was 16 years old. Tomorrow we're all getting together for the flower dance. Oh, that's right, the flower dance. If you can find a partner, you might even want to participate in the dance yourself. What? Single people can't participate in the dance? There's a little clearing beyond the forest west of town where we hold the dance. Arrive between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. if you're interested. Mayor Lewis. That Mayor Lewis. Oh boy. Alright. Time to get another snowball here, chat. I gotta keep my stairs clean anyways, right? Holy jumping. So since I've come out this morning, because I brushed off the stairs this morning, since I came out this morning, chat, there's probably been about, I would say what? I would say a good 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches that's fallen. in the couple hours I've been out here so far, so it's definitely coming down pretty good out there. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think you guys can really tell that it is currently snowing. You guys can more or less just kind of see in the background over here, like, that it has more or less snowed. But yeah, it's pretty neat. We actually have some people in here from different parts of the world today. A lot of people probably are not getting snow where they are from, which I was saying, you know, I kind of like the aspect of, you know, seasons and everything like that. Ooh, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I'll definitely run some Apex today. Yeah, I'll definitely, what I'll have to do is, I mean, I'll probably have to run through the tutorial and stuff like that really quick, but yeah, I usually do get some time in the afternoon, usually to play when when my family usually goes down for a nap. But yeah, if it's cool, what I'll do is I'll probably send you a message, I guess on Facebook or something like that. I think I still have your cell phone number too. Well, I guess I got my cell phone right here. But yeah, I'll definitely hook up with you later today. I'd love to play some Apex. 'Cause like I said, that's a game I've really wanted to check out. And you guys can certainly check it out with me. Phone contacts. What do we got here? Oh yeah, we got a phone number. Don't worry, I won't say it live over the air, man. For the huge horde of people watching me, right? For the throng of of viewers. But yeah, no, I'll definitely send you a message later today. That's awesome. Oh, I was being pretty sarcastic, man. Don't worry. Yeah, no, I'd love to play some Apex. And I see your brother plays a lot of Call of Duty as well. I think that's the game he's playing, like the new Warzone, I'm assuming. That looks super cool. I was really excited to try that one out eventually. He's pretty good too. Like, I mean, you guys have always been really good at first-person shooters, but I mean, he's got some pretty good clips on there. Like, I remember back in the Halo days and stuff like that, getting just fed the four-man teams. But yeah, no, he's got some good clips. See, that's how I feel about Overwatch too. Like, oh, I don't know if you've had a chance to check out Overwatch or seen any gameplay from it. I feel Overwatch is possibly one of the fastest paced shooter games I have ever played. Like, virtually every character has like a movement ability. Most characters have teleport abilities. It's super fast paced, and just the addition of map objectives in a shooter I find really puts a spin on things. And then the fact it's made by Blizzard, so you actually get healers, tanks, DPS characters, like class-based characters. I really obviously enjoy that because, as you know, stream, I'm a healer. Anytime I can heal, I want to heal. Like, Evolve, that was such a cool shooter game too. It's just too bad it died out. The concept was amazing, it just wasn't applied properly. But I'm really big into Overwatch because of the movement, so I'm really excited to hear that Apex has kind of a similar feel to it. That's what I kind of felt worried about with Call of Duty. Like, playing so much Overwatch, I feel like Call of Duty is going to just feel like very basic. Like, you just walk on a screen, oh, there's a guy. Alright, he's dead, you know, because it's very realistic for the most part, I'm assuming. Oh, cool. So, because that's what I thought too, that Apex played very similar to like a Team Fortress, like an Overwatch, where different characters are actually play differently than other characters. So I'm super excited to hear that there are actually like healing based characters. I'm obviously going to play one of those characters, even if they're at a disadvantage to other characters. Because I know there was one, I believe it was the game that I'm thinking of, where there was the turret character that was just released, is a Killjoy, where apparently like everyone's up in arms about this Killjoy turret character. It's the Torb of Overwatch. It's like, just shoot the turret. You guys realize the turret doesn't move, right? Like, you move, right? you have the ability to get out of the line of sight of the immobile turret. Oh, that's super cool. Yeah, I'll be really okay. Now I'm really excited to try that because like I'll be honest, like I've been playing Overwatch so much. I just recently got into competitive Overwatch, but I'm almost getting to the point where I'm Overwatched out. So I'd like to pepper in another game kind of similar to Overwatch. Like even I'm wondering if it's all. Because I mean, realistically, am I even playing Stardew Valley at this point? I'm gonna feel bad for chat for anyone that did jump in here for Stardew Valley, but I'm almost feeling inclined to just jump into Apex at this point. To be honest, chat, just to try it out here, because I know I'm gonna get some time right now, and I don't know if I'll get time in a little bit. That's usually the way my days go. I'm guaranteed time in the morning because I have it booked out on the honeydew schedule, but later in the day, it's not a guarantee, right? Gotta play by the family schedule later in the day. Oh man. Yeah, this is super cool. This is crazy today, chat. This is unreal. Yeah, I'm super excited to play Apex. Yeah, like I don't know if I can play. Yeah, see why wait. Trust me, I really want to play Apex right now. It's just there are actually people tuning in to maybe watch Stardew Valley. I'm always hoping, like realistically, especially with these morning streams, that people are tuning in to watch me, not so much the gameplay. Because in these morning streams, I probably will be jumping around a lot. I've pretty much booked out a schedule where every morning, pretty much around 6 to 6:30, maybe closer to 7, I'll jump on, and until around 10 to 11 I'll be playing. Because I have, again, the schedule booked out on my honey-do list, but I'm hoping that people are here more for me than the gameplay, because that's more what these morning streams are about. Like I was saying to some people in chat, I'll probably do some morning meditation streams with VR down the road, now that I actually know how to stream my VR setup. Different things like that, right? I try to stay on a schedule as best I can, but obviously like working around the family is super hard, right? Like for anyone at home that has a family, and I know that some of my chat right now has a family, so it's hard. It can be really hard to find time to game, right? Like I know it sounds horrible, but that's kind of one of the reasons why I've like got my stream shed built, right? Like when I come out here, like this is my office, right? Like this is kind of my time. And then when I'm in there, I've explained like that's their time, right? You know, I try my best to devote my attention to the family when I'm inside the house, right? It's kind of the way you have to do things. Yeah, realistically, I'll probably jump on, like what I'll probably do is, if anything, I'll probably play this for maybe a little while longer. Maybe try, like, I mean, I haven't really done anything in game here almost. Like, I feel horrible for the game. I feel Harry Potter still needs Hogwarts farm to be farmed more. But I'll probably play Apex for a little bit longer, and then probably jump into, wait, I'll probably play Stardew Valley a little bit longer, and then jump into Apex. I think I've got that straightened out now, chat. I think. These cute little butterflies here. Yeah, for anyone that's just tuning in, we've been discussing more or less like dream jobs going forward with everything going on in the world right now, right? You know, now is a great time to kind of reinvent who you want to be in terms of coming out of this and stuff like that. So if you're thinking about, you know, a certain you know, career change, something like that, it could be a really good time, right? There's a lot of new career paths being born from all of this. You know, a lot of people are finding a lot of luck, you know, finding communities online, right? Different helpful communities. Oh, finally we got a parsnip. Beautiful. So I mean, it's a really good time to essentially reinvent yourself. A lot of people have more time to research things at home, so this was more or less one of the things I've been working a lot on. I don't sleep very much, so I like to read a lot. So one of the things I've been doing a lot of research on is how to stream, how to improve my stream, like, you know, different little overlay, you know, transitions, stuff like that, right? For, you know, how to do video editing, how to do photo editing. I mean, I've always been a huge, you know, for lack of better terminology, like computer nerd, right? Like I've always been massive into computers. Now I'm more or less just kind of applying that to a community online, hopefully helping people out, right? Like I always say to chat, if anyone has any questions about my stream, you know, how to do, you know, the little transitions that I've got going and stuff like that, how to put you know, how to put little, you know, windows like this up to have, you know, your information available, you know, chat windows like this, right? I mean, for the most part, you'd be surprised at how easy it is to get all this kind of stuff set up. I've talked to a lot of people in my community so far that have talked about streaming from console to PC, so that's always available too if you want that information. But, you know, let me know, chat. It's a lot of fun to get set up and just more or less start a community and put yourself out there, right? Like, I mean, it's probably very hard to tell, I've been told, from the way I, you know, present myself, I guess. But I have like almost crippling anxiety. Like I'm at the point, like most times on stream where, you know, I'm shaking and, you know, I'm very nervous. But it's a way for me to essentially kind of overcome that, potentially help other people overcome that as well too, right? Because I mean, literally my first stream, like I was sitting here like breathing heavy, almost panting at points, and you know, it was very nerve-wracking. But you know, throughout time and throughout, you know, really positive reinforcement from the community and everything like that, you know, it slowly comes along, right? It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Oh look, it's a really healthy parsnip too. It's a good one. I just wish I had more inventory space to actually be able to keep that. But yeah, streaming can be a lot of fun if anyone's interested. Want some more information about how to do things. Yeah, because even your brother was talking about doing some streaming for a while there, but apparently, I guess he was explaining that he is on console, and I will admit it is a little bit trickier to do streaming from console if I'm not mistaken, because I want to say you still need a computer. You might not need like a full gaming computer setup, but you would need some sort of computer hardware to essentially broadcast with. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I don't know too much about the console side of streaming, but I'm pretty sure if you want, I guess, face recognition as well, you would need a computer. Whereas if you want just video game streaming, you can do that straight from your console. Gotta make sure we do some watering because it hasn't been raining here. Yeah, probably if anything, more or less what I'll probably do is I'll probably like play Stardew for a little bit. Probably probably closer to maybe like 9 o'clock or something. I'll probably take a quick little break, go to the wash and whatnot, and then come back and probably switch it up to Apex, because I am really looking forward to that. Yeah, like that was one of my things that was holding me back before I actually just rebuilt. For anyone that's been on my Facebook and stuff like that, I apologize. I've been like so enthralled by my computer build that I just did recently. But yeah, up until the point that I just rebuilt my computer, that was always kind of holding me back from streaming. Was essentially just the CPU and everything like that. My old computer just wasn't able to handle streaming and gaming and everything and all that all at the same time. So I just rebuilt a new computer. I guess it would have been at the beginning of November when Ryzen just released the 5000 series CPUs, which, by the way, are like ridiculously beastly. The bottom of the line 5600 is pretty much beating everything from Intel. The 10900K, the 10600K, virtually everything. The 10900K obviously is beating it, you know, multi-thread, stuff like that. But I mean, for single core, it's beating it in certain games and stuff like that. Which for a almost $1,000 CPU compared to this, like half price that CPU, it's a big deal. And AMD has always been, or I guess with this Ryzen series, they've been just phenomenal. But I digress. I won't go too much into that tech talk because that's for Mondays and Fridays. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I definitely don't want to jump into any ranked matches right away or anything like that. I wouldn't mind, like you said, getting a feel for the actual game first, especially because I'll be probably playing on like mouse and keyboard, and if anything, I'll probably play on like my keypad, which does take me a couple of minutes to like generally get at least some hotkeys kind of quickly set up and everything like that. So I'll probably do that first, and I'll probably, like I said, take a quick break myself, you know, like you said, grab some breakfast and stuff like that, right? Get nourished for the day. Get nourished for the day. Yeah, the computer really does help with essentially all the content creation because, like I was saying, I am trying to slowly get into. Exactly, you know it. Probably two, maybe even three, bud. Priorities, right? Priorities. Especially for jumping into a new game. There's nothing worse than jumping into a new game and you're just like, I want to be more. I want to be more like this. Yeah, anyone who knows me definitely knows that I need a little bit of help with my focus. I'm a little bit here, there, and everywhere. Oh, look at... Wow, Dawson sure is getting comfortable now. He's starting to sleep in my bed. That's hilarious. That is really funny, actually, chat. So I guess, like, he does get more used to me, like, as time goes on, because literally when I got him, he was sleeping way out here on this little plot of wood by his food bowl, which... How do you put food in there? I feel bad. How do you feed him? Oh, I don't want to eat. I want to give it to my doggy. Alright, maybe you don't feed him. Yeah, I'm here, there, and everywhere. Case in point, like literally just as we're talking, I'm here, there, and everywhere. But, whatever. I enjoy it. Watch out, Dawson! Move! Move! Yeah, Apex Legends, like I was saying, Valorant is another one that I wanted to check out. Call of Duty. I've got the VR. dungeon, what did they call it? The VR hack and slash pack or something, which looks amazing. Like, I am so excited to try out this VR hack and slash. Yeah, all the battle royale games that they're coming out with right now are like top notch for the most part. I don't really play a lot of the one I don't really play a lot of is Fortnite. I'll be honest, it's just one of those games I find there's just kind of at this point like too many tryhards, for lack of better terminology. My nephew loves it. Like, he is obsessed with Fortnite. But I I don't know. I prefer, I guess you'd almost kind of say, I don't know. I don't like the aspect of the building in Fortnite for one. That, like, it really bugs me when you're clipping a guy and then all of a sudden he just starts throwing up walls like for the next 5 minutes that you're like trying to shoot through. Like, that to me is really frustrating. Um, Yeah, Call of Duty Battle Royale, like I was saying, like a lot of my friends are trying to get me to start playing that with them too. So I mean, by all means, chat. If anyone else, has gamer profiles or anything you'd want to drop or wants to play in game, let me know. But Call of Duty is one I'm going to be jumping into. Obviously, Apex Legends I'll be playing, very shortly. Both my buddy and I are probably going to take a bit of a break here and stuff like that in a little bit, and then play some Apex. But yeah, there's so many good games coming out. And the nice part too is, like, I mean, I always say, like, Fortnite, if you're not like the type to buy stuff in game, is probably literally the best deal in gaming, because it really is such a good game for free. So if you don't waste stuff if you don't waste money on in-game items, you're getting a really good value out of the game. I bought it for the save the world aspect of the game, so I think I got it on sale for like $30. Just so I could play the save the world part of the game, which I do actually play quite often. But if you just want to play the battle royale for free, you can, and it's really good for free. Like, I don't know, but it's such a good business model. The whole transaction thing is unbelievable how they've got it set up. Right? Like, the building is almost priority over the shooting. Like, you'll notice it with kids too, because they'll practice. Like, even I see it with my nephew. Like, there's game modes where you go in and virtually the only thing you're doing is just creating buildings as quick as you can create them and editing your buildings as fast as you can edit them. And shooting almost kind of seems like a secondary skill in Fortnite, whereas building quickly seems like your primary objective, which really throws me off. I like the save the world aspect of the game. To me, that's actually what Fortnite was based around. Was that premise for the game, because it was roughly around the time of Horde mode in Gears of War. For anyone that remembers that, it was roughly around that time that you started hearing rumors and whispers of Fortnite in development and stuff, and then years later we started hearing more development stories, and then they switched from it being a co-op fort defense game into what it is now, more or less, is a battle royale. But yeah, it's weird how they prioritize building that much in the game. I don't know, to me it's, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, like, you guys are probably gonna hate me for this, but it's too easy to build. Like, you can just whip up like a wall, like, literally in a split second, and before the wall's even done building, you're already protected from the person shooting you, and then that negates the person shooting you. Like, which, shooting a person takes more skill than building a wall, so the person shooting should have the advantage over the person building the wall, but that's not the case in Fortnite. Generally, the person building the wall has the advantage over the person shooting, which is a weird dynamic to a shooter. Yeah, exactly. It's a weird dynamic to a shooter game to prioritize building, right? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's weird. Yeah, it's funny when they realize. It's funny when they realize how good we are at games, or like our aiming at like is just so much more on point than a lot of like kids and stuff like that. So like you're sniping, and like we understand in a lot of video games about bullet drop and stuff like that. Like that was even one of the things I brought up with my nephew when I first jumped into Fortnite. Was I started asking him like, okay, and I tried to explain it to him like, okay, bud, do I need to aim at his head, or is there going to be bullet drop, you know, X distance away from him and stuff? And he just kind of looks at me like, what? Like, you know, and I'm like, okay, now watch this. And I kind of aimed above the guy's head and then dropped a bullet down on his head. And my nephew was just like, how did you headshot him from that far away, Uncle Andrew? And it's like, well, coming from previous games, if a game has bullet drop, like, you need to be able to know your angles and stuff, right? But it's funny with games when you jump into a game and these kids think they're just gonna blow you away, right? And you can generally keep up pretty well. I know you can probably keep up pretty well too. Halo has trained us well. Yeah, because even the other day, it was funny. I jumped into just like I guess a creative mode with my nephew, and we were bebopping around and everything like that, headshotting one another. I got a lot better in Fortnite recently with headshots and everything like that, and I think he got a bit frustrated. He's usually dominating me in that game, and I actually held my own for the first time in a long time, so that was kind of fun. But he's still, like, hands down way better at Fortnite than me. He plays it a lot more often than I do. Yeah, it's fun. It is a fun game just to kind of play around on and stuff like that. Like I said, I have more fun in the save the world part of the game. Oh, you know what? I think this dance is going on. The worst part about it is I think we've almost missed the dance too. Oh, it's getting warm in here, chat. Let's open the floodgates, shall we? Let's open the floodgates here. Oh. So it's snowing behind me, chat, for anyone that can see. Oh. That is the outdoors, the actual outdoors. We're in my backyard in Canada. So it's a little cold out today, but honestly, it's not too bad in here. It's all heated and insulated in my stream shed, my shim shed, my she-him shed. My girlfriend's got a little like craft area on that side of the shed all set up and stuff like that, and then over on this side corner is my little stream setup and office and everything like that. What's up, Dawson? You going poopy? Are you going poopy? It's funny. I've got Dawson inside the game, and I've got the real Dawson outside going poopy. He's going poopy outside. He's gonna do a little poopy. Where's this dance going on? Oh, hello. Oh, at Harvey's clinic, he says he likes having me around in case his medical equipment goes haywire. Oh, so you're like the techie person in town? I gotta keep in touch with you. You'll be helpful to keep around. And as always, thank you again, chat, for stopping in. Always appreciate the views. Hopefully everyone's being entertained. I do my Monday and Friday night tech talks. All of my information for streaming is available on my Twitch site for different scheduled times and everything like that, so always appreciate the views. Just more or less trying to create a helpful community here for for people to stay healed up and remember to cover your mouth when you sneeze. Helpful tip. Yeah, just trying to create a helpful community for people to stay healed up in and stuff like that. Potentially find someone to game with or whatnot that you might enjoy playing with or whatever. I also have a Discord site available if anyone would like the information for that. Alex, come on, man. You seem like a cool guy. Let's hang out sometime. Oh, here's Lewis again. Yeah, Lewis, the old grump. Oh, here's the group of kids. They usually stick together. Is everyone going to the dance? I think I missed the dance. That's too bad. I'm horrible at this game. Too focused in on like just chatting and chit-chatting with chat. Honestly, it's been quite enjoyable getting to chat with everyone this morning. We had some people from different areas of the world stopping in, which was really enjoyable. Checking us out. Yeah, we were talking about dream jobs for a while too, which was really fun. I liked that. As we were saying, it's a really fun time to, well, not fun time, but it's a really good time to kind of reinvent yourself and in your vision on potentially how you could, get by in life, right? Like I was explaining, there's a lot of people using the barter and trade system right now, trading life skills for material goods, potentially baked goods, anything like that, right? It's a great way to essentially offer your skills to your neighbors, your family, and potentially get something of value in return without any monetary, trade. It's a great program. Maybe you have an older neighbor or something that doesn't want to have to shovel their driveway or something this winter. And maybe when you get home from work, maybe you don't like to cook. So what you could always do is offer to shovel their driveway and do some, light maintenance or something on their property in return for, a home-cooked meal. Something like that, right? It's as simple as essentially talking to your neighbors, getting out, branching out and communicating with your community, right? This realistically is such a good time to branch out and to communicate with other people and to find new camaraderies and stuff like that amongst your friends and everything. Or amongst, strangers. Throughout my streaming and stuff like that, I have been meeting new people and, talking to new people, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Oh, there's that moon rock again. There's that moon rock again. That thing is, whew, that is a weird rock. It's like I've said, it's like vibranium or something like that. We're gonna make some shields and stuff out of it eventually. Yeah, no worries, man. Sounds good. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably jump off here in a little bit. I'm kind of like, I try and kind of live up to my scheduling at this point just because I am a new streamer, and anyone that's viewing in, I try and make sure like I'm here for them and stuff like that. I hate to like word it like that, but I more or less am kind of here for the community at this point. But by all means, man, like, I mean, I'm here for my friends too, first and foremost, right? So I'll probably jump off myself, probably hop back on, probably around maybe, like, I'll probably hop off maybe around like 9:30 kind of thing, be back on maybe around 10 if I can get back on, again, with the girlfriend and everything like that. I'll want to hang out with her for a little bit maybe. So I'll play around with the scheduling, but I'll definitely contact you when I'm back on and stuff, and we'll definitely hook up sometime throughout today for sure, man. Because I'm really excited to play some Apex. Oh, Apehead for the win. The good old Apehead. And we'll have to maybe get you on some Overwatch eventually too. Yeah, I may have like an older number from you and stuff like that. Like I said, like I do have your number in my phone, but I didn't want to say it over chat and stuff like that. But yeah, send me a message because I've had the same phone number for like years upon years now. So you should still have my number if anything. And I think it's on my Facebook too if you want to get in contact with me. So let me know, man. Yep, I think that is coming through. Let's see here. Buddy, we're cooking. We are cooking. The fire is going and we are cooking. There's going to be some Apex played today, folks. Yeah, we're going to do some Apex play. The VR stream is going to be really fun. I'm super excited about that VR stream later tonight. Because I am really super excited to play those games. So, for anyone just tuning in, they had a really, really super good sale on the Steam store. And they had some, later days, buddy. Thank you for tuning in and stay healed up, of course. Right? Drink from the fountain of love. No, I don't have a PS5. Honestly, I don't know if I'll be getting a console this time around. With me just having built a new like gaming PC and stuff like that, I'm probably a little bit tapped out in terms of budget for gaming things and stuff like that, because I probably won't even be getting the new like Xbox when it first comes out. Most things are cross-platform now anyway, so I'm hoping the PC will kind of transcend the console for now. But hopefully, like, if you got one, congratulations, because I've been trying to update my chat sessions with different tips and tricks on how to get these PlayStation 5s, because they are apparently super elusive. Yeah, I'll probably wait a bit to like pick up a console or anything at this point, because I did just build a new PC at the beginning of November for pretty much streaming and everything like that. So I'll probably hold off on any of the console purchases for some time. I mean, if anyone's out there and listening, I mean, be a great Christmas gift. But no, in all seriousness, there's a lot of other things that I kind of need as a priority. Like, for one, I really like, if no one's noticed, I'm still using the boom mic from my headset here, which for you guys at home, I do apologize. I am planning on getting a mic really soon. It's just, it's one of those situations where I don't know if I want to just bite the bullet and go, you know, with what I know I'm going to end up with and what I like am dreaming of, or if I want to just get something cheaper to just get me going, right? Yeah, I know, right? A Christmas gift of a PS5 or an Xbox, right? Yeah, right. I wish, man. But no, realistically, like really high priority is a mic. It's pretty much either between like if I want just kind of a budget mic to get myself going, I'll probably be looking at the Blue Snowball mic. Comes at very high recommendations, really good reviews online and everything like that, and it's very well priced. But then there's the opposite side of things where I really, really, really want the Elgato Wave 3 because of the equalizer software that it comes with. It's essentially like having an XLR mic set up, so you can play around with your all your different volume levels and everything like that, in-game chat levels, in-game volume levels. You can run different stream equalizers for your background music. it would really revolutionize the way like I'm able to run my chat and everything like that. Oh, is there an update? Okay, yeah, I'll definitely run that in the background while I'm sitting here then. Oh, I might have it set to auto. I might have it set to auto update. Yeah, I probably have it set to auto update. Plus, I left my Steam open last night to update my VR games, so it might have updated those at the same time. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Like, lucky thing is my computer does like download the updates pretty quick. But yeah, I'll definitely like when I jump off of the stream here, what I'll do is I'll open up Apex to make sure that it's queued up for when I jump back online with you, buddy, for sure. Because there's nothing worse. I've learned that with Colton and stuff like that with Fortnite. There's nothing worse than going to jump on. You've got 20, 30 minutes to play, and all of a sudden you've got a 25 gigabyte download and stuff like that. Like it's just unbelievable. A little bit frustrating, right? A little bit frustrating.